Hello and welcome back to yet another interesting session. Today we are taking a look at seven marketing tips. Seven marketing tips. Remember, we have discussed what marketing is, we have discussed the fundamental aspects of marketing. So today we want to enlighten ourselves on the tips that makes marketing great. So and today we'll be taking a look at just seven of them. So let's get along. All right, before we move further, don't forget our social media handles are always displayed on the screen. Make use of them. Invite your friends, drop your comments, ask your questions. We need your feedback. And don't forget to follow us on all the platforms and give us thumbs up. Thank you so much. So, all right. So we all know that marketing is essential part of business. And without you marketing your product or services, then there's nothing like business. So, in view of this, we want to see and dissect seven tips that makes marketing great. All right. So, tip number one that we take a look at is to know your audience, know your customers, know your clients, and how do you know them? Under this, we have just two points to discuss, and the first one under knowing your audience is to create buyer personas. What does this mean? This means you develop a detailed profile about your ideal customers. You understand their demography, whether males or females, young, old, like that. And then you understand their behaviors, their pains, their references, and everything. That is number one under knowing your audience. The second one we take a look at is to research the market, conduct market research to identify the trends, what is going on, and then you know your competitors' strategies. What are they doing? What do they adopt that is keeping them in game? You too, you move ahead of them, and that is under point number one, which is to know your customers, know your clients, know your audience. That is tip number one. The second tip we take a look at is you develop a strong brand identity. Develop brand identity. All these beverages that are trending today, the soft drinks, all of them like that, they have developed over time. So today their brands are all over everywhere. People are reckoning with them. So you too try to develop. That is tip number two. Try to develop a brand identity. And under this, we have for you the first thing you need to do is to create a unique value proposition. Clearly communicate your unique value proposition to your audience. Then highlight what sets your product or services apart from competitors. That is number one tip under you developing a brand identity. And then the second thing is consistent branding. Maintain constant brand elements. Your logos, your color, your messaging, all across board has to be unique, and you have to maintain them. Make sure that you do consistent branding, and that is under tip number two, which is you creating a brand identity. Then the third one we take a look at is utilize multiple marketing channels. That is tip number three under marketing. Seven tips we are discussing. Tip number three is to utilize multiple marketing channels. And how do you do this? The first thing you need to do is to leverage on social media, search engines, all of them like that. Leverage on them. That is how you can grow in multiple, and that is making use of digital marketing. The next one we take a look at under utilizing this is that you explore traditional marketing also. Do radio advertisements, TV, direct mail, mouth to mouth, word of mouth, like that. And that is traditional marketing method. So that is tip number three. Then before we move further on tip number four, we have consistent content strategy. Content strategy. under this tip number 4, what you need to do is to create engaging contents that will keep people always wanting to come back for more. So you develop a high quality, valuable content that resonates with your audience. So that is number 1 under tip number 4. The second one is to create and optimize the search engine with your keywords, so that whenever people type in those words, whether searching for something, then your brand, your market, your business will come up. So this is under tip number 4, content strategy. And before we go further, please make use of the social media handles that we display on the screen. They are all there for you to use. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and all that. So that we see your feedback, you give us likes, and you promote our work. Thank you so much. Okay, let's move further. The next one is tip number 5. That is build relationships and engagement. Build relationship and engagement. And under this one, you have social media engagements. You have your audience across all these social media platforms. So you make sure you engage them periodically, so that at least they know that you are existing. That is under tip number 5, which is building relationship and engagement. The next one is to use email marketing. Develop personalized and targeted email campaigns. Provide valuable content, exclusive offers, and updates to keep subscribers engaged. So this is under tip number 5, building relationship and engagement. Don't forget, we are discussing 7 tips in marketing. So tip number 6 is to analyze and adapt. And how do you do this? You use data of your customers, your audience, your clients. So their data performance, how well are you engaging them? You know their pains and all this, and then you try to adapt and soak in everything. So that is under tip number 6. The next one is continuous optimization. Try to always optimize your search engine and your insights, your strategies, everything. Use different approaches so that you always be updated. That is tip number 6. Tip number 7, which is the last one we take a look at for now, is customer-centric approach. What do we mean by this? Customer feedback and reviews. Always be ready to take in their reviews, their feedback and all that, and you act on them promptly, so that they know that you keep them in mind. And the next thing is retention strategies. How do you get hold of your customers, your clients, your audience? How do you get hold of them so that they won't slip away from you? So, and that is under tip number 7, which is customer-centric approach. These are the tips you need to adopt in your marketing endeavor to keep you moving and moving. So don't forget, our social media handles are displayed on the screen again. Make use of them. Drop your comments, invite your friends, share the videos, let the videos go viral, and give us likes. So here we will stop for now. When we meet again in the next video, we'll take a look at another topic. Thank you so much. See you again in the next video. Bye-bye.